Why do people, especially the founders, listen to this conversation?
I'm not here to give a gyan over here, but I'm just here to share my experience. The founder should know what is their customer.
Difference of old marketing with the new marketing. Which one is better?
Let's take an example, okay? Where you will put up your money first. If you ask me, I give him a suggestion to start with online. Why?
You have worked with different companies in Saudi Arabia, US, UK, and India. What your value more than money?
That's very nice question. They all, after meeting founders, many Ivy League guys who came out from big university, they all speak about one thing, time. They don't care about the money.
For the young listeners who are at 2025, if someone is starting digital marketing or coming this career, what is your advice?
I can tell them simple things. Try to learn as much as possible from your mentors. Get a mentor, it's necessary. Because until and unless you don't have a mentor who has
The value of a company is $1 billion. According to you, how much should be the budget of marketing?
depends. For a new company, the marketing budget will be 20-25%. Because at that time they are in the growing stage. When they are in hyper growth stage,
What is the main differences of marketing men vs women?
when it comes to men versus women, I prefer to go with women because
How the social media is improving for the customer engagement?
the validation of your product, whether people are liking it or not, whether the color combination is good or not, whether you are targeting right customer or not. Social media is the right place to validate this.
This is the industry of Beyond Boundaries, and we have a guest today, a performance digital marketer, which has 11 plus years of experience and work with international companies. And we all welcome him to the show. And it's really a great pleasure to have you today.
Thank you very much for calling me here. That's my pleasure.
And we are going for the first question now. And the first question is this: for the people who don't know you, who is Pratham Surani?
Okay, that's nice. So, as you all know, my name is Pratham Surani. I have been in this marketing field for almost like 11 years. In this 11 years, starting from the offline store to online marketing, currently I'm working as a performance marketer. Why? Because n- this learning came from since last 11 years. It's not a small thing I say, and I'm handling business of around like $4 million ad budget. I'm handling on Google Meta Ads, as well as I have generated almost like $60 million of revenue for my clients. Sometimes I feel like it's a big amount, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So, so with this 11 years of experience, I got a chance working with various companies from various locations, various geographical locations, such as USA, Canada, Saudi, Africa, and as well as not forgetting the India as well. I'm happy that I got a chance working with this big companies as well as the good people around the world.
Why do people, especially the founders, listen to this conversation?
I'm not here to, give a gyan over here, but I'm just here to share my experiences. Because these days, people feel like they start an online store, they do the marketing, they do the ads, and yep, they should give this bang on. Yeah, it's not going to happen at all. The founder should know that what is their customer base, what is the USP of the product, what's the target audiences they are selling, what is the price point they are going to sell off. On that particular framework only, they are going to get sales. Unless it's not possible at all. You see that yeah, your offline business are getting sales. Why your online is not getting sales? If you have an offline store, then what is the need of doing an online marketing or an influencer marketing? People say this space. What is the need of it? That's what a founder should know. And I believe that that's what I'm here to break few myth or concept which has been quite old. It's not new because every time when you come to the marketing places, the concept comes new. The new concept, the faster you adapt to those concepts, the faster you grow your revenue, grow your profits. That's because ultimately we are working for the profits, right? And I understand the business of, I understand the language of profits. That's it. Numbers, revenue, that will say the answer. That will give you the answers. That's it. Nothing more than that.
What do you mean by marketing?
Marketing. Yeah, it's a very deep thing now. So from the very first day itself, marketing, I say, it's basically getting an attraction. Even a kid who is just born, he's also doing the marketing. Have you ever thought about it? When he cries, he tells to his mom, right, "Come and feed me, man."
Yeah.
It's a marketing, right? Obviously. When you go to any company, you're making your resume, right? That's also an act of marketing. Few years back, we used to distribute the pamphlets. Now we are distributing the resumes. Don't you think that's a marketing itself? So marketing has a different form. Okay, marketing concept will be the same, to sell your product or sell your services or sell yourself for the job. But ultimately, you are selling something, and there is a various way to sell your product, either from the offline, either from the online. Now the world is all about online, so you need to learn how to sell your product online. That's a basic concept of marketing. Uh, Generations come, timing changes, but the concept of marketing remains the same. Ultimately, you are selling any of the product. That's it.
Yeah. You have 11 plus years of experience in this field. Take us through that journey. How did you start and when?
Interesting. So, in this 11 years, I started my career as a SEO guy. Okay, like doing an optimization on the Google. Later, after working with the various clients, I have understood one thing, that people, the patients, they cannot wait for so long of time. Okay, SEO is a slow process. It's like you're planting the seeds right now, and then after 6 or 1 year of time, it will grow. The traffic will go. But not every founder can be patient, right? They want result instantly. They need instant gratification in each and every processes. So what we do, what I understood, that let's at that time the trend of social media was going quite crazy. Okay, so people were doing Facebook, Instagram, and all, and I was also posting it off. And I have understood, let's go with the social media because that's a new trend. Slowly and steadily, I've understood another thing. Man, if I want to get sales, social media organic posting will not work off at all. Therefore, I have switched my career from SEO, social media marketer, to paid marketing. In that paid marketing, I have understood one thing. The more business you get, the people are ready to put up the money on that rather than waiting for a long time, right? Whether it's me, whether it's you, or anyone, any founder, you can say. If he is putting up some money, he wants some instant results. And if you are good at getting the results at some particular amount, then obviously people will bet more on it, right? So slowly and steadily, I have learned social media marketing, as in paid marketing, marketing on Facebook, doing and managing ad budget from like roughly 50,000 INR, like 500 pounds or $500, to right now I'm managing almost like $300,000, like $3 lakh, you can say. But during this journey, I have not only focused on Meta ads. I focused on Google ads also, LinkedIn ads, various other BSPs and all. Why? Because advertising tools, these are just a platform. Ultimately, you're concentrating more on selling a product or marketing a product. That's it. Marketing is only the concept. These are just a tool, just like chat GPT. These are AIs. Okay, the chat, you're doing the chat, these are made on the LLM models, AI models, right? Chat GPT is just an option. That's just a tool which is complementing the whole AI revolution, right? The same way marketing is the biggest concept. In that umbrella, these are the tools: Google ads, Meta ads, LinkedIn ads, Pinterest ads, and these are on these others. Even WhatsApp marketing, it's also an ads, right?
Yes.
So these are just the tools. How we are utilizing the tools, that's an important part. My colleague, not colleague, you can say my mentor, told me that it's not about how we are being resources, how much resources you have. It's all about how we are utilizing those resources, how we are being resourceful with those resources.
Yeah.
So that's an important thing. I think like people should understand that how you are going to do it.
It's really amazing to hear your journey. And can you differentiate what's the difference of old marketing with the new marketing? Which one is better, or the people should use both of that? What's your idea?
Let's take an example. Okay, now you have 10 lakh rupees or $10,000, right? Or 10,000 pounds, you can say. Now you want to start a business. Okay. Where you will put up your money first? If you ask me, if you're telling me that I need to give a suggestion to any other founder, I give him a suggestion to start with online. Why? Because on offline store will charge you almost like 50 lakhs or $50,000 or nearly 60,000 pounds possibly. Okay. But when you are starting it online, you can easily start with the minimum bare amount. Okay. We are running business, we are trying to do a calculation based on the profit, not on the basis of how much amount we are going to spend. Okay. And I believe in a simple thing that if you are doing an experiment, try with smaller experiment. If its validation is going good, then you start it with the offline. Unless, don't try. Because if you want to sell a single apparel or a t-shirt or something, it's better to start it offline. You need to test the concept first. Understand the concept. What is the price point? What is the market? Who are your target audience? Are you targeting male? Are you targeting female? Understand those things. Based on that, those data points, then only you start your business offline. Until now, see, uh, tell me one thing. Starting a business in a void is better, or starting a business in a website is better?
It is depend of experience now, and according to this AI world, we have to go online, but it is some certainties we have to follow that. If a person, here's a question also: if a person doesn't know online business, how to enter into this world?
Depends what type of business he wants to get in. Okay, it really depends. Because many of the business, what they think like, there's a website, put up an ad, let's start a business. It's not going to happen. Once again, I'm saying it's not going to happen at all. You need to understand everything, every perspective. You need to do a market research, your competitor research. There are many things behind it. Even you need to look after. Take an example. If you are running a offline business, okay, you in that particular area, in that how many kilometers of area can you target? Max to max 10 kilometers,
Yes.
right? You cannot target more than that, right? For the offline business. But for the online business, this whole world is your audiences.
Yeah.
Anyone can, order your product. Anyone can be in this new world. The shipping has been optimized quite well. You can deliver your products anywhere in the world. Just important part is your product should be taking. You should know if your product had clicked or not.
Another thing, which like in big cities like Hyderabad, Bombay, Delhi, or New York City, in 10 kilometers, there would be millions and millions of people. If you have a shop as offline, it wouldn't be enough.
This is one thing that if you have a gym or you are running any small subscription kind of a business like a gym or cafe, that it makes sense. Because people doing a coffee shop, that makes sense because people come socialize over there. The objective is different. But when it comes to online, it's very different thing. You're targeting everyone. No? People often say that, yeah, I'm selling this product, that particular product. Does that mean that everyone will buy that product? No, not everyone will buy the product. Let me give you an example. Uh, Before that, people, like 2 years back, people used to buy yoga pants, yoga shirts, and all. Now people are buying Pilate plants, Pilate apparels, Pilate, this socks and shoes and all kind of thing. Everything, the concept is same. You are buying an apparel for the exercise only. But now the concept has been changed. Before we used to sell it yoga thing, now we are selling Pilates. Motivation or the thing objective behind it is the same. Absolutely same. Ultimately, you are changing the concept. If the concept is giving you much faster results, you pay more money on that path. You bet more on that. Okay. Now we are saying that my mentor told me one thing that see Pratham, running an I too asked him the same question that why I should go with the online rather than offline, as I was testing his intelligence. So what I asked that, yeah, what I should do. So he told me simple thing. He gave me a simple example. See Pratham, offline store is just like a bank of a river. Have only that part of square meter. Okay, but online store is like a droplet in an ocean. Okay, the more droplet you put, you just blend it. Online store is just for blending in. You should know which droplet makes more impact? Which droplet, the color droplet makes more impact compared to the.
That's really good. Yeah, that makes sense. And there would be a lot of chances to sell more, to connect, and to find more customers in online business. But there are merits and demerits of every kind of business. True. So as of now, the world has changed, and online is mode for every business. Once you told that they used to do a spice business and used to sell to retail shops, take us through the journey.
Yes, before starting my this online journey, when I was in 10th class, probably 15 years of age, I used to go and sell the spices, repackaging spices, okay, to the retail stores. First, I started with first I went to wholesalers and then try to sell them, but they were quite busy and they don't care about who they are, because the customers are way higher and the average order value for those wholesalers are quite higher. So what I did that, let's do one thing. I have decided from my end, I don't want to sell the wholesalers. Let's go directly to retailers. Why? Because they are concerned more about their businesses. Okay. And when I was selling it to wholesalers, I have noticed few of the pain points for them. Okay. Now, when a retailer come to the wholesaler to buy any product, obviously we'll keep a big margin compared to the retail. Okay, the margin was also an issue. The pain point was the retailer has to go all over 10 to 15 kilometers to the wholesalers. Okay, and then he has to buy the product. Okay, shipping is an issue. Okay, delivery is an issue, and if the product is bad, he cannot return to the wholesaler. Okay, that was the biggest paper for the retailers. So what I did, I have straight away asked my uncle that if you won't mind, can I borrow few of your products? Okay, I borrowed it. I went to few of the almost like 10 retail stores and I told them, this is the product I am selling. Do you want it? And I will give you 10% less than what the wholesalers are giving you. Okay. So he was first skeptic that whether I will deliver it on time or not. So on this very same time, I have read his face that he's not sure whether he will buy or not. So I straight away told him that, see, I am doing this because I want to help my family, and this money I will be spending on my education actually for the tuition fees and all. So he was like, okay. He said like in his mind, he was like, okay, this seems genuine guy, this genuine person, and he was more inspired by me. Actually, he was saying that, yeah, if a small 10th class, like 15 years guy can do that, then at least I can help them. Okay, that was my pause, which I gave. Okay, so my pain point was three simple things. I told him that I will give you 10% discount. What this I give? I will give you the delivery. And if the product, after keeping 3 months of time, after keeping my product for 3 months, if it's not selling, give it to me. I will take it back. Okay. And these 4 to 5 things made him realize that, yeah, this kind of a genuine, let's take a chance. And he gave me a chance. Another good part is like, he was ready to take in because he was concerned more about the margin part rather than, because ultimately everyone loves profit. If you are getting at something as a cheaper price and at the best quality, then why won't you buy that product? It's a straight simple thing, right? So I was doing the same, and God bless, it went well for the first customer, for one store, second store. Slowly and steadily, I have targeted almost like 30, 40 stores at my time. Okay. And I was generating good amount of revenue. I was paying for my fees and all. But slowly and steadily, what happened that I have realized that one thing, that these wholesalers, they used to send the men's at the retail store because their business was getting low. Okay. So I thought like it's better to now move apart and focus on my career, what I'm doing. I was doing an engineering at that time and I was having interest in marketing. That's the reason I shifted my career from engineering guy to marketing guy.
Whom you inspired by?
Actually, I have inspired from many people. Uh, as a marketer, it's important that you learn from each and every one of them. Basically, I have both inspired with the Elon Musk actually, frankly. So I love the one thing about him. He told one thing that he speaks every time about the experiments. He speaks about the probability, maximum to maximum. He every time whenever he give an interview or something, mention about probability. What is the probability or optimization and all kind of thing. These are the words of the Great. So I think like because of him, I've understood this concept quite well, and I am trying to inculcate those things to my founders and to my clients as well. That it's not necessarily the business is passing the concept. You should know the concept that how you're going to set, and the more you make the failures, the more the chances that you will win.
Yeah, definitely, Elon Musk is the person that changed the mind shape of the people all around the world, and he gave the inspiration for all generation for this generation. Actually, when when he was building rockets, and no one was believing him, and no one was helping him also. Nor NASA, nor Russia, none of them were helping them. But he saw it by himself, and he believed on his idea or opinion he had on that time to make rockets and send to the Mars. But still, he is working over that, and he changed the impossible to possible, and something very should say very unusual. And he is the first trillionaire now. He got good money also, and working for this big project, it is something imaginable for many people, for many. He surrounded himself with talented people also, and helping him now. So he believed like first principle of thinking, probability based decisions, and optimization. The question is this: which one of these helped you and inspired you so much in marketing?
Now, Elon Musk was good at probability on the physics. He was focusing more on probability of the physics. I am looking at the probability of mathing. The data shows you everything. Okay, people says that then the next one is data. Why it is like when you have more data, you can make easy decisions, right? Now take an example. If you want to open an offline store for a biryani store, or you want to open a restaurant, you know you have to open a restaurant, right? Without data, how can you can you believe in an instinct? Because instinct is not 100% right. Instinct is not even 20% right. Instinct are just for saying that yeah, it could probably work. But when you have data of it around it, you will know that yeah, that's going to work at least 70%. Now, there are many services which is happening right now. That there are Zomato, which is giving the services of how many people are is ordering from that particular area. What is the famous dishes in particular area? People are ordering based on those subscription. You can buy those data from others, and then if you put up or venture an online store, offline store or restaurant, then it will be a better option to go with it rather than just going it in the void bluntly. Instead of data, if you're bluntly believing your instinct, it's not going to happen. But until and unless you have a data, you can set up quite easily. And that's what data points Elon Musk says about. Because I'm pretty sure that he have uh, did many iteration of rockets actually. So if he can do the iteration, he is an unknown person. He don't know about the physics, right? He was a PayPal founder, right? He was in the finance business, and all of a sudden he came into rocket business. Just think about it. It's not possible to understand, but he was sure for one thing: probability. The probability of yes is if it's his side, then he is definitely going to win that. And obviously, after many iteration, at least after doing 100 iteration, if one is working quite well, 97 is failed. If two is getting stable, obviously the 100th one will go on top, right?
Yes, yes, definitely. But when probability is everything, so how to know when to continue and when to quit?
So in the marketing terms, I can say when you run any businesses, you run an ad, right? Run the ad and you will get all the data points. Data points in sense, how many people visited your website. Are people doing add to cart? Because that's also a trigger point, right? People are doing add to cart. Is people are doing checkout page going to the checkout page or not? Is people are going to payment page or not? And if they are making purchases or not? These are the few data points which requires. And before that also there is an engagement data which we see in the dashboard, Meta dashboard, or Google dashboard. This all tell us that whether your product is going to work or not. Because if you are getting more number of engagement, then people are interested in your product. Engagement in sense like comments and all kind of thing. Yes, people are interested in your product. Okay. Now, when people visited your website and they don't do add to cart or they don't click that button add to cart, there is a possibility that your price point is not good. Either your images are not good. There is a possibility of everything. Either your website is not loading fast. Okay. So these are the few parameters that we have to keep in mind based on the probability. And the more you are nearer to and the more you are solving the small issues, there is a higher chance that your business is going to get succeed.
Why the business owner think website plus ad equal to sales?
Okay. Very interesting. This we did the survey a few years back actually. Okay. In that survey, what happened that when we asked the owners that why do you think like website and sales is equal to website plus ads is equal to sale, he gave me a simple thing. He told me that I am venturing an offline store. People are coming, buying the product, done. That's a simple thing he told me. He told me that he understand just a simple offline store conversion works. People are coming. He opened a store. People are coming in. He waited for the store for few months. People are coming, buying the product. Okay, it's done. This is only things which he sees. But this is not how every business works. They are comparing the offline business to online business, which is not going to happen. Because offline business also, when you are innovating any, even if you are venturing in a store, you are restaurant or clothing store or apparel store, right? What you are doing first? What is the biggest marketing proposition you are doing? It's like you are doing an interior decoration for that store. Isn't that marketing?
Yeah, definitely.
It's a marketing, right? But is that store owner doing that interior designing? No. So he don't know how much sweats required for making those things. How much time required to do an interior design. He don't know about that. Another thing, he got all the products, right? He got all the products. The few of them are working, few of them are not working. Do that store owner knows how much hand it requires to create that single product? No, right? In an online website, you are doing it from the scratch, each and everything from the scratch. And based on that, you are getting the reward. So if any offline store is doing this, who is comparing the online and offline, that's a very different value proposition. You cannot compare the online to an offline. Now, when you're doing an online, you are doing complete designing of the website. You are choosing a model. You are doing a photo shoot. You are asking them to create a UGC ads for that. You are getting hosting from uh, the hosting from these guys, Shopify or Hostinger and those kind of or hosting sites. And then you're putting up a store. It's not happening overnight. It's taking, even if it's taking 1 month of time to do all these things, even though with an AI and all kind of things, the whole process takes time. Okay. Yeah, today there is a possibility that you can make a website of 15 days of workflow to barely 3 to 4 days. But it is for the experienced ones, not for the novice. If I tell you straight away, go and make a website for me, are you being able to create a website, a professional sales generating website? No one can, because you don't know the process first of all. You know the business, you should know the process first. Until unless you don't know the process, how you're going to make an assumption that offline, how much sweats it will take to just run an online store?
You have worked with different companies in Saudi Arabia, US, UK, and India. What they value more than money?
That's very nice question actually. They all, after meeting many founders, many Ivy League guys, Ivy League who came out from big universities such as Yale, IIM, Stanfords and all, they all speak about one thing: time. They don't care about the money, they care about the time. Because the faster you grow, the faster you make the money and the faster you make the profit.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, give you an example. My when I was working with Saudi-based company, he told me one simple thing, Pratham. Hey, Pratham, if you are able to solve this time, this job will be yours. Okay. and I gave him I shared him like 2 minutes of loom slides actually. 2 minutes, just a 2 minutes. I didn't give him a big shot and all kind of thing. He felt it reasonable. He felt it okay, and I told him that this for doing all these things to set up all this process, I will be the one person who will be doing it. I don't want anyone's help. I don't want any other's help. Not an agency, not in everyone else. So all of a sudden he hired me. The one thing he cared about, like if I'm saving his time, he's ready to give you the money. Okay, he's ready to give you this thing. So on a very after a few months of time, when we were working with one of the agency actually, the Saudi based company, we were working with the agency. That company took almost like 30 days of time just to solve a single issue. That was a tracking issue, just a simple tracking issue. The CEO suddenly took the decision, like not suddenly, it was going in that mind, but he all of a sudden he made an statement that we are going to fire this agency. Straight away he told me, Pratham, see, I don't have a time to take all these headaches. Okay, I didn't hire this agency just for wasting my time. I hired this agency to solve my issue in a particular frame of time. If we cannot do it, it's better to leave that. So that's the thought process between us and those big peoples, the investors or superstited person, where they say that time is more important than the money, and the person who is executing is more and more important than the person who is wasting your time. So this is the difference between us and them.
Okay. What about US UK?
The same. All of them have the same attitude. They see, this is the time thing. What happened?
What is the difference of their marketing strategy of these countries like USA, Saudi Arabia, UK, and India?
So when I was working with the big tech founders, the mindset is different actually. Okay, their mindset is mostly about. I told you when I was working with Ivy League guys, their mindset is all about probabilities. They never thought about yeah, the strategies will be happening, but for every strategies they know that we will follow 100 strategies. Out of 100 strategies, we will get one as a two or five stable, and one will be our the changing one. Okay, who will change the destiny actually. So they all work as a probability thing. So if we launch in one campaign, probably the new marketers or the probably the other marketers launch 5 to 6 campaigns or 10 campaigns. We launch 10 campaigns at the same time. And if you see our Facebook or Meta ads, you will see we are launching almost 300 ads at the same time. Okay. We are not considering loss as in we are not giving money for the law this thing, for the profit. Currently, our first focus should be is actually our first focus is to find out which thing is working well for us, and if that thing is working, we will scale it. Okay, so first they all know that we are at the learning process. Let's crack this learning process, and when we know we are good at it, scale it.
That's really great. Another thing, suppose if you're scaling from 10K to 100K without losing ROAS, what do you do?
Okay. So let me be very simplified right now. ROAS means for the normal consumer. Normal consumer is like ROAS means return on ad spend. It means if I'm spending 1 rupee, how much returns I'm getting it. If I'm spending 1 rupee or $1 and I'm getting 3 rupees in return. So it means I spend 1 rupee an ad and getting 3 rupees in return back as a revenue. So it means ROAS with 3x I am getting. If I'm spending 1 rupee or $1 and I'm getting 10 rupees in return, it means 10x ROAS. Okay, it's 10x we are saying. So this is what ROAS means. ROAS doesn't means that we are in profit. Okay. ROAS means that how much money we are spending on the ad platform, on a single ad, and how much return I'm getting out of it. So, if there is one incident I would like to share with you. I was running an ad for one of the company, and after a few months, after successful, running the experiments, the testing, the iterations, and all, I got 10x ROAS and I was spending $10,000 for that company. Okay. And 10x ROAS means from spending $10,000, I was getting $1 lakh in return or $100,000 in return. And I was much happy. I maintained this stability for almost 2 to 3 months. Okay. And I was quite happy. I was showing off like this is because that was the first campaign which I was doing. I was happy. I was doing everything fine. Um, One day, one of my head of the marketer, he just came here. Okay. He sat beside me and he told me, Pratham, what are you doing this month? I said, nothing. We are going in a good shit. Haven't you seen it? So he told me, are you obsessed with 10x or you are satisfying your ego? Do you think like your ego will increase the revenue of the company or you are just an obsession of your 10x? I said, when I realized it that yeah, what the heck I was doing. My objective for joining this company was to increase the revenue. Yeah. Not to sit on the 10x ROAS. So he told me just a simple thing. Pratham, 3x, if I'm getting 3x, I am barely survivable. Okay. Do one thing, take this 100K and get me 3x and get me how much money I can get out of this $100,000. I means 1 lakh rupees. How much sales you can give it. I told him that if there is a 3x ROAS, we are getting 900 lakh, matlab $900,000. It means 9 lakh dollar, 9 lakh dollars. So on a very second thought, within 3 months of time, we have spent and we got 5x ROAS instead of 3x. He told me once, he straight away told me, see Pratham, I told you, right? Don't chase the ROAS, chase the revenue. If you are chasing the revenue, your ROAS will increase automatically. That's a part of an optimization. How much you are spending and how much you are getting is the part of an optimization. Ultimate thing is the revenue. The profit will come in the later on part, but focus more on revenue. So from that time onwards, I have started focusing on ROAS. No, I haven't. I'm more focusing on profit and more focusing on revenue I'm increasing. This is the one metrics which I am one of the metrics which I'm trying to focus more on. Because if the revenue of the of the business increases, my commission will also increase, right? It's straight away. So this is the one thing which I learned from from my mentor.
You have to focus on revenue. The ROAS is increasing itself. That's really great. And now it is AI world. How here is helping you in your career.
I am seeing this AI as my assistant. I have never thought like AI would be like uh, my rival or kind of a thing. Because ultimately, when the computer came during the first stage of revolution or technology, when system came, computer came, it took the jobs of an accountant, but it also increased the job of a CA and all kind of thing, right? You can do it online. That's a tool. Even if it's AI, it's a tool. It's giving you an idea. It's giving you a concept. It's giving you the thing you are unable to think of. It will give something new, unique ideas or something. But ultimately, you have to make a decisions, right? Do you think like AI right now? AI can make your business decisions.
No,
Do you give your money to AI?
no, I can admit now.
It
I don't
cannot.
admit that.
Yeah, as of now, we cannot. In the future, possibly. But right now, if you are giving a money to someone, it should be physically present,
Yeah.
right? You should physically present that, yeah, man, I'm giving this money. I should have a human being. There's a psychology of human being. You always try to keep everything in control. Okay. At least some of the part. But when it comes to money part, he wants
Yeah.
accountability.
Inquiry is speaking in terms of find the right customer, product type selection, and market trend. In these terms, does AI helping you or not?
Of course, of course. When I'm doing a competitive marketing research, okay, if I want to sell any financial product or any trousers or nightwear or anything, I definitely go to the my AI chatbots. Obviously, because that's if that is making your competitive analysis easy, then why don't you, right? So what I do, I go to ChatGPT, Gemini, I get all my market research. What is the market size? What is the who could be my potential customer? sometimes. Even who could be my potential audiences, who could be the just be a the use of AI is just like to understand that how will my what I'm targeting or what am I planning, am I getting a predictable data or not? This is the work of AI which is helping me out. If and before that, my marketing research was taking almost like 10 days, 10 to 12 days to understand, to gather all the data from various places and all. Now it's happening within 3 to 4 hours of time. So do you think like I knew that much of and that much of thinking that whether I should use AI or not? AI is just my getting the data. Assistant. Assistant. I can sing as my junior. Okay.
Yeah, that's very good.
He is my junior, and I'm telling it, get me the data, give me the data. And after that, I'm making a decisions whether I should take, I should get into that business or not, or whether it will be helpful to me or not.
Uh, that's really wonderful. Like how to use AI. You should also use AI and how to implement in our career in our life. But one thing we should keep in our mind that AI cannot replace the human being. Uh, the human that they are moving along with AI, they're learning how to use AI. If the people are not using AI, so that's like they should be scared of their losing their job, through their career, through every time. And what you're doing is like completely changing your career, your the business that you are creating for the companies. That's really wonderful. Another thing, like I heard that you used to run a clothing brand. As per my knowledge, it's very crowded and it's very competitive. So how you gone through that?
So I was working for one of my client. Okay, that was in the UK based brand. Okay, so what happened that after that company was selling a normal clothes like uh, this pants and t-shirts and you can say this uh, in jackets and coats and all. Okay, they were minimum uh, inventory, not that much. Possibly that was uh, 20 inventories, not more than that. 20 inventories is means 20 SKUs, not more than that. Different kind of designs and all. So what we that brand approached me saying that, hey Pratham, I have worked with almost like 4 agency. I didn't got any source of success, and she was hitting the revenue of $8,000 every month. Okay, and she wants to scale it to 20K, 30K, and it's not happening. So what we did that, okay, I asked her that give me the this thing, give me your data, the access of the Shopify store, and give me the access for your ads. Let me see if I can do something. I went through the data. It took almost like 3 days me to understand. Okay, after 3 days of time, and she was struggling since last 2 years. Actually, it is a big time. Okay, it's not pay, and she was being very patient with most of the agency, but none of them was getting the results. So after she came to me, I walked through all the data, and I have realized that she is getting 50 to 55% of the data no sales from the nightwear. Actually, the people who are wearing nightwears. And Meta Facebook data was also showing the same thing. Okay, and after seeing the data, almost like 50%, 55% was the sale coming from knifeware. 25% was coming from the airport wear. Okay, and she even don't know that it's coming like that. Okay. And when I went through all the data, I created a small kind of a slides for her, and I told her that see this is a 2 minute slides. Just go to it, and I told her that, see, you are getting this much of sales from this one, this much of sales from this one. Okay. This now my focus is to get sales only from this nightwear. Yeah. So I have asked her to give me all the videos what she has and all, and then we created a video. After creating the video, I launched the ad. After launching the ads, within a 3 months of time, like 90 days itself, we saw the revenue of 25K straight away every month, from 8K to 25K. So, like there was like I saw a 3x time. You are getting 3x, right? And she was so happy that she was saying me that Pratham, the data was in front of me. And she was unable to understand it. Now you would be thinking like, why the nightwear, the airport look? What happened to airport look? Okay, that was also getting sales along with it. Okay, so the saturation is not in the clothing brand. The saturation is in the concept. Saturation is in the creativity.
Yeah.
How we are using it to. Okay. Now taken now there are many brands and many all the things. Why they are all surviving? Because they are targeting different kind of customers. Okay. Now we are selling a whole suit kind of a thing, not women's suit with sweatshirts and sweatpants. They are UK people want sweatshirts and sweatpants. If they are trendy, they can use it in the night as well, right?
Yeah.
So if I target only night people, others are targeting where they are targeting streetwear. You go outside and wear it. You go stay at home and wear it. Others, in this my client, we were targeting only nightwear and only to the ladies, only to the women between the age group of 18 to 35. And this worked out. The CTR was great. The sales was great. The ROAS was great. The same ad spend what we were doing, what she gave me, that only we were doing it. Yet we were able to generate 25K returns. The business jumped 3 times. So this is, it's quite clear that try and when you have the data, you can do miracles.
Yeah.
When you have data, you can show. You have proof to showcase to the client that, yeah, what mistake she was doing. And when niche, it was at that time the niche chose that company. Niche is like a subcategory of the product what we are selling. The niche has chosen her. So we just need to extract those juices from this niche. And that is what I did.
Yeah, that's really good. 80% of the revenue is coming from the new product. What to do with old products?
We even keep that product as well. It's not compulsory that when you find a niche, you only sell those things. Because that 80% of the revenue is coming from the special USP. Just like I told you, my previous client, she was getting a sales from the nightwear. We just focus more on the nightwear. Now we are focusing more on nightwear compared to the airport look. Airport look is also giving us this sale. But nightwear, when it is going good, then it's better not to give that much of focus or priority to the airport look. Okay. So what we did, we started selling. I asked the client, okay, do one thing. Now we are getting good number of sales over here. Now I asked her if we want to increase the sales to 50,000. She directly asked me if she wants to increase the sales to 50,000 every month, what we should do. I told him one single thing: design 20 different unique designs. Make a 20 different unique designs. Show it. And even I told her that do five different designs, not like the same designs all the time. Sometimes stripes, sometimes some anime kind of a thing. Sometimes it should be abstract art on the this thing. I asked her to do all these things, and she did. We did every two. We created 10 and created two for each different variation, of course, with different colors and all. And we have realized that that was the thing, the simple and the strike, which price sensitive was working much better than the other one. So we focused on the stripe things only rather than selling anime and all. It's better to sell those things, but the focus was only nightwear.
Mhm. That's really good. Another thing, like, what's the one mistake when the founder is hiring a marketer?
According to me, if you are hiring a marketer, the one question you should ask him that this is my business. Go have a look onto my business account, my thing, and tell me what changes I required to grow my business. Usually, people hire based on technicalities, based on how many ads have you run, how many this thing have you run. They are not hiring based on the businesses what you are running, because ultimately that marketer is going to increase your sale, your revenue. That's what important, right? Why you are hiring the marketer? To increase your sale,
Yeah,
to increase your revenue. So until and unless he don't have that marketer, if that marketer doesn't have enough data or understanding of your business, how can you expect to increase the business? Or how can you expect to give that he will give you a data and you will create a miracle? You should give him a data, tell him that this is the data, show if you have an idea. And if the marketer is good, he will definitely give you some ideas. On that basis only you can hire him.
Do you think every entrepreneur, every business person, is every founder or business person is agree to give company's data to a person to scale his business?
I'm not saying that full data. What's the ads data? How much sales he is getting from that thing? This is the basic data. What he's asking. He's not asking you how many inventory you're getting. What's price point is that data?
Okay, really good. If someone is asking, I have one idea. Shall I start offline or online? You are telling you go first offline, then online. Why?
Easy experimentation, quick results. We'll know whether it's working or not. In offline business, if we take a scenario, okay, let's take a scenario. You are opening a shop.
Yeah.
How much time do you wait and how much investment you are doing? You are doing almost like $50,000 or 50 lakh rupees worth shop. And in that 50 lakh rupees, you are waiting for 6 months whether you are going to work it or not, whether it's going to work it or not, right? And you are waiting and waiting and you drag it for 1 year.
Yeah.
You are spending money, you are paying the rent for every month. That's not going to stop, right?
Yeah.
That's not going to stop. Every month you are doing it. You are spending too much of money, yet you are not getting the results. Now what? On the same basis, let's take a online scenario. You spend almost like how much, max to max $1,000 or 1 lakh, 2 lakh rupees on a website. Okay, all the thing, the website instance, logo, creatives and all, and then you run an ads for almost like 50,000 or 1 lakh, like $5,000 worth of ads to test it for 5 months or 6 months. You are spending max to max $10,000 or 10 lakh rupees INR. You will know that whether the product is going to work or not. Instead of spending 50 to 60 lakhs and giving your 6 months of time, it's better to spend it online. Yes. With an expert.
You are preferring online than offline.
Offline, yes. Because you need, for every business, you need a validation. How the validation will come? Validation will come on the sales and profits. If you are getting profits, then it's validating your business. If you are not getting, why you are going to run that business, right?
Yes.
Revenue. If you are getting revenue, you sure that you will get a profit in.
Yeah.
If you are getting profit, yeah, you can scale it offline then.
Yeah.
But first you need to understand, validate your assumption that it's going to work it online. If it's working, then scale it. Even Zomato started with the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Have you heard? Zomato started giving the tiffins to Bangalorean, actually, to the offices. He first validated the idea whether it's working or not. Then later on, it scaled the business to online to everyone. They didn't targeted only those people, but also to others as well. This is how business makes, right?
If the product needs to be touched, felt, especially a lot of people want to touch their product. That's I want to see the product.
Okay, touch and feel.
Yeah, touch and feel the product. Then try it, and then purchasing the product.
Okay.
So, well, in online, it's not like that. So you have to buy online, and maybe there is some fault when you're ordering, when you're receiving at the home. There is some fault. What you see in the picture, it's not as it's showing you the picture. There's an issue. How to deal with this, and what is your strategy to solve this issue?
Okay. Now, when you're launching any website, okay,
Yeah.
if it's needed a touch and feel, you need to give assurance to the people that it's you can do that. Okay, I will give you an example. Okay, you have seen Sleepwell, Wakefit, Lenskart, lenses, for the lenses. For the Sleepwell, people are buying online for mattresses. Wakefit, the same thing. They have implemented a strategy that people wants to touch and feel that sofa on a not sofa, I mean the mattresses.
Yeah.
People want to see, check the glasses. What they did, they offered 30 days free trial. When you are launching a website, when you know there is a point for the customer, that the customer is not going to buy, you give him a return policy, easy return policy, that 30 days, if you just try it, if you didn't like it, return it. People will start checking it out. If your product is good and your profit margin is quite great, you can implement those strategies as well. Even Zappos did the same thing for UK, US market. Even for Casper did the same thing. Okay. Even Lenskart are there. Wakefit is there. There are many other, Pepperfry for the furniture. Go and check. Even Carrot Lane did the same thing. If you want to buy any jewelry, our expert will come to your home. Just choose it. If you like it, keep it. If you don't like it, our expert will take it. Will not. You cannot buy. Don't want to buy. If you don't want to buy, don't buy.
Okay.
By this way, there are new various other strategies which you can implement. What happened that when you implement on shop, it's limited to that area. But when you are implementing online, you will get various type of customers. Various type of customers require various type of solutions, various type of pain points there. Give solution for each and everyone. That's more challenging.
Suppose a person doing offline business and he is trying to shift in online business. What is the procedure from the beginning to the, I should say, to the end of this journey?
So
If you get us through this journey, how to start, where to go, how to make a platform, how to sell.
the mindsets of a founder should be like simple. He should love the profit first, not the ego. He should marry profit, not ego. Why? Because many of the founders I have seen, they are going offline first, then online. Why do you? Because people, it looks good when you say I have a store, rather than saying I'm having an online store. Online store will not make sense. Offline store will give you more proud. You will feel yourself more proud. That's the reason the older generation prefer to set up a store offline rather than going online. Okay, that's the first obsession what they have. Now, if you want to go offline or online, there is many ways. One of the example I saw that they first let the if they are having an offline store, let it be. Get the phone numbers of all your customers. Retarget them again. Retarget in sense, send them message every week that we got this stock, this new stock, that new stock and all. And you can take retention of the customer. Your revenue could be increased at the same time, right? But you need to take an initiative for that. There was another example where a person has increased the franchisee. There he had set up almost 11 store at the same time.
Yeah.
What he did, when he set up one store, he didn't got that much of sale. What he thought, like possibly it's not getting through. So what he did, he spread the pamphlets and all.
Yeah.
It did work out. Second thing, he put up the ad in when he set up another store. He put in advertisements on this thing. Advertisement on paper. It did work. Then when he set up the third store, he put up the ads on the Meta engagement ads. He spent you know, barely $500 or $500, not more than that, on the offline store. All of a sudden, he got a good attraction for the store. So what he did, he ran another ad for both first and second store as well.
Yeah.
So over there also he was getting a good number of traffic, offline customers. So that's a simple solution. If your customer is walking through from your store,
Yeah.
that's not an answer. If your customer is on online and you're getting that customer from the online, that's the answer.
Today we're going to make a brand. So a person like the people are running the business, they have good income, they're doing very well. But what would be the difference of this normal business and to make a brand?
Branding business is basically creating the trust on the customer's list. Okay. How the branding happens, even if you see small stores, they too have a branding in that particular area. Okay. Uh, Branding doesn't means if a customer buying from you one time, it created a brand. Okay. Brand will be creative if your customer is again and again coming to you and buying the product from yourself every time. Okay. And he trusts your basis. What you're doing, he trusts what you're doing it. Okay. He trusts your face. He trusts your product more than anyone. And even if he is referring that thing to some of his friend or his colleague, that's a brand, what you're creating it. And it happened in a psychology terms. If you see any ad for almost 21 to 22 times, it means your brand is already built to that particular person. And every person, every audiences has different branding as per his understanding. Now take an example. Take a company as a Tata.
Yeah.
Okay. Tata company, uh, what they are doing. Few knows that they are doing TCS. Older people know they are saying Tata Tea Gold. Few of them say because they have cars in that. Everyone has other different perspective and different understanding of Tata. right? The same thing with the OpenAI. When you see OpenAI, what you understand? ChatGPT,
Yes.
right? When you heard about Bill Gates, you see allocated to Microsoft.
Yes.
Okay, they have created this conceptual psychological behavior in the person's mind that if this is coming, this should be lead to that. So it means they are linking one thing to another one psychologically. Red, red incense. When I see a red color thing, I presume in my mind that it's a Coca-Cola,
Yeah.
right? Coca-Cola, because Santa is Christmas, red color's Christmas. Christmas was mostly celebrated at that time. So they have inculcated that red color thing to Coca-Cola. When there is a Christmas, drink Coca-Cola.
Yeah. It is, I get from your points like you mean branding creates trustworthy and give the value for your product and your name. Does it cost more than the normal business?
Yes, obviously, it costs more than a normal business. See, the first thing every businessman should know is you are creating this thing. You're creating a business, revenue, profit, and after that profit, you are creating the branding opportunities for that thing. If you are creating branding, because that's a marketing to branding is a marketing concept. It's not a marketing. It's a marketing concept, one of the umbrella of marketing concept. Okay. So if you are doing a branding, it will take obviously take a time. And for branding, you need to have an saying that wherever the person goes, you need to see his ads.
Yes.
And it should be visible wherever you go.
Yeah.
So whenever he sees something, his mind should inculcate, yeah, he understand human psychology is like he always tries to understand the patterns.
Yeah.
Okay, whenever he sees something round or something different, he will remember those things.
Yeah.
Okay, so many big brands do the same thing. They are trying to take an example of blue color left, it means Facebook.
Facebook, yes.
Multicolor photograph, Instagram.
Yeah.
That's how the people are how the big brands are trying to create uh, brands in the psychological map.
Definitely. They're working over the psychology of the
Yes,
customers,
yeah,
consumers,
yeah,
what they need. Based of that, they are designing what they are preparing.
yes. Based on the how people respond, based on that respond only, they are creating response.
Yeah, that's really great. Another thing, if someone is trying to create something new and enter into the market, and the market is very saturated, how to compete?
See, market has always been saturated.
Yeah.
Market is never. It's every time it's overcrowded.
Okay.
The market give a place to someone who create a new concept. Now take an example of this wall. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, this wall is saturated yellow color, right?
Yes.
The more yellow color you require, it will become a yellow only.
Yeah.
The important part is if you create a small dot in it or create a small pole,
Something new.
something new happened,
Yeah.
right? That's the attraction of everything new because people understand that, yeah, that's a whole yellow.
Yeah.
If there is a dot that's happening or black color thing, people will see more. Just an example, like how if you have a mole in your face,
Yeah.
people see that mole more often compared to the whole face.
Yes.
If you're saying that market is saturated and you have to create a USP accordingly.
Yeah.
Okay, USP should be I told you just like apparels, that nightwear.
Yeah.
Few people, take an example of apparels only. Okay, in clothing brand, there are many women led products which is required.
Yeah.
Okay, I told you about nightwear thing. There are also nightwear shorts are there.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't tell that it's a shorts. Tell nightwear shorts. Tell nightwear and airport look shorts.
Give a new name. Can it with it for
Give a new use case to it.
yeah.
Give a new use case to it. Concept, it's never saturated. Thinking is never saturated. The market is saturated. If you create something new, people will give you a chance. If your product is good, people will buy your product. If see, during summer, do you think people will wear sweatshirts or sweatpants? No, they will not wear no heavy high GSM t-shirts. They want to buy very you can say low GSM or very light t-shirts and all. Right. So if you are at that time, you understand any person's issue and pain points, and you are launching this product, people will buy it. They will, because your problem is same as their product. And this issues is identified by you and other 50,000 people properly. And there is also chances that 50,000 people got the product. Slowly, this what is the pain point which 50,000 people got, it will increase to other people as well. But they didn't identify it yet. So who is your customer now? We had 50,000 who identified your issues, and they identified your product. Now take this as a calculation. People say that you cannot sell. The market is so small. I can't target those market. It's not necessary that 50,000 people, if they buy $500 worth of a product from you, just think it of how much is your revenue. It will be 2.5 million. Look at the not market saturation. Look at the revenue what you are going to generate out of the big ocean. If you are getting a 1 mug of water from that, it's not an issue. Your requirement is only 1 mug. But instead, what people targets, I want to target for all of them. Other people are thinking the same thing. You don't need to go in a very broad market. Go into the specific niche. Target those audiences. Target those pain points. You will get your sales easily. And after then, slowly increase your potential, increase your market share. It's not compulsory.
Just taking time.
Take your time.
You can expand your business in different areas, for different products, but it's taking time, like Amazon is doing.
Yes.
Okay, the value of a company is $1 billion. According to you, how much should be the budget of marketing for this company? Minimum and maximum.
Minimum. Depends. For a new company whose revenue will be barely $1 lakh, $1 lakh or so, if the marketing budget will be 20-25%, because at that time they are in the growing stage. When it is in growing stage, they spend more. When they are in hyper growth stage, the budget will increase drastically. Okay, hyper growth in sense they want only revenue right now. Because they know after doing an experiment, they know that they have already succeeded at market and they are generating a good revenue. So now they will go in the hyper scale stage. Even though their ROAS are low, if they're spending $1 and getting only $3, they don't care. They are caring about the revenue, acquiring new customers. Okay. After acquiring new customers, they will see the plateau. And they know that now this is the plateau. Now, if we invest more, we don't have enough money on our bank. So what they do, they start reducing the budget slowly, steady. And at certain point, their marketing budget will be nearly 10 to 15%, not more than that. Because they know the customer, who the customers are. And and possibly they were generating the revenue maximum like 40% to 50% of revenue from their older customers. Targeting their older customers. Many times it happens. For B2B, it usually happens with the older customers. The retention rate is almost retention in sense the person who is coming and buying it again and again. It's a retained customer. Retention rate will be like 75% for B2B, 75 to 80. But for B2C or any direct to consumer brands, the retention rate will be 20 to 25%.
Still, it's good.
Still, it's good, right? If they are, take an example, if you have 1 million customers and your retention rate is 25%, it's like 2,50,000, like 2,500, 250, like 2,50,000 customers you are having. If they are spending, like I told you, that 2.5 million monthly revenue they are getting from their old customers itself. So that is a retained customer. That's the reason people go to acquire new customers. Okay, so that is an already revenue set it up. You are going to your old customer will give you the money. Now your work is to get a new customer. When you find out that old and new customer are now saturated, now it's not increasing, then your marketing budget will be flat, 10% to 12%, not more than that. Because your revenue has increased, now we are focusing more on organic marketing. Organic marketing, retargeting them again and again. through an email channel, through a WhatsApp, or through a retargeting channel, that will weigh the minimum cost. It will cost daily thing. Okay. So email marketing is absolutely free. WhatsApp marketing is absolutely free, kind of free. Okay. So target those old audiences again and again.
When your sales are growing, you're decreasing your budget, your marketing budget, and you're targeting the old customers. Is that as you told?
No, I am telling that when I know my new customer is not, I'm not getting the new customers now. From the concept which I'm selling, I'm not getting new customers now. What I will do, my thinking process will be the same thing. Some amount will be for paid marketing, for the Facebook, Google and all. For along with that, I will also do the SEO, email marketing and SMSs along with it. It's not like I will do only paid marketing. So it will be hands like omni-channel marketing. Okay. All the thing will be integrated at the same time. So wherever my customer go, they will see my ad. Okay. That's an omni-channel marketing what I am saying. So whenever I feel like I have been plateaued or I don't have enough money to acquire new customer, I will focus on the old customers first. Get get the rotation done, and just get my sales as much as possible. Okay, after reaching to a certain stage, I will my marketing budget will be plateau. I will not increase my budget more than 10 to 15%.
Okay. For running ads, which platform you want to prefer first? Meta, Google Ads, YouTube, TikTok, which one?
Depends. For Indian markets, I especially target Meta for a starting, and then going with Google and TikTok and all. When the search term is more, actually, I do a proper research. Then only I run the ads. If there is a market, but people are not searching on Google, then it's not good to run an ad on Google because people are not searching. There is no search intent out there. Yes. Okay. And running a YouTube short ads will not make a uh, viable outcome. Okay. So it's better if you run a campaign. If you have some new concept or new something, it's better to run ads on Meta rather than Google ads, then TikTok. If you're running ads outside India, then TikTok, Meta, Snapchat is the best option. But when you feel that you're running a big business and you are getting a results from outside as well, I mean from search results as well, then it's better to go with Google as well because Google has a low cost per conversion, low cost per purchase. When you are low cost per purchase on Google, then it's better. And every time if you want to scale a business, then Google is the best option as a supporting one, where you will get maximum 50-60% of the sales come from the Google itself compared to Meta and TikTok.
Platform is the famous one to run an advertisement.
Meta for the one, Meta.
Okay, really great. What is the main differences of marketing men vs women?
Men versus women.
Yeah.
Okay. So when it comes to men versus women, I prefer to go with women because they are impulse buyers actually. Okay. The good part of the impulse buyers are people when they see the ads or something, if they feel they want it, they will buy it quickly. Let quickly. Okay. And whatever the products I'm selling right now are mostly women centric. Okay. Apparels brand mostly for the women. The lashes mostly for the women. Even for when I was working with the Saudi brands, I was targeting majorly women. Even the iPhones were there, the perfumes are there. When you look at the footwears, babuch footwears and all, slippers, women tends to buy much higher side compared to the men, and they have the tendency density pocket density is quite high for the women compared to the men. Okay. Right. So it's better to target if you're starting a new brand or something, it's better to target a woman first, woman centric brand, and then you switch to men.
How to target?
Easy. You just run a campaign instance, create 3 videos of any, if you are launching any product or something, create 3 to 4 video concept videos, UGC ad, open box, unboxing video, testimonial video, testimonial review kind of a video, like, yeah, this many people bought our product, features kind of a video features, in sense my product is like 30 days guarantee return or 14 days return, you will get free shipping, and my product is a high quality, breathable and all. If the clothing, if it's a clothing brand, then you have to mention it's a breathable product. Okay, people love it. It's a lightweight product for the footwear. Okay, it's a spongy for the footwear. Okay, it's getting a good fit for the women clothing brand and all. So this kind of features or feature rich advertisement, people tends to buy more, because they if you are giving those kind of features, Meta will show those features to those people who are really looking for those no that kind of feature, rich feature product. Like if you are selling a breathable shoes, okay, breathable shoes, okay, mesh kind of shoes. So the people who are already looking in the internet, Meta will show that audience, that ads to that audiences only.
Yeah.
Okay, for those who really need that product.
Yeah.
And if they are buying, if you are having a good CTR and all, Meta will push it more.
Yeah.
Okay. And people, if the people are buying it, then your business is successful, isn't it? That's a secret sauce which every business owners or online owners who wants to start their own businesses or who are running their own stores, they should concentrate more on.
You mean the women are paying more and purchase more than men?
Yes.
How the social media is imposing for the customer engagement?
Engagement. See, social media, for as per a marketer, it has never been a uh, for a marketer, it's never been a first choice. Okay. For us, the first choice is the journey of the customer. Okay, how the customer is going through.
Yeah.
Okay, we never target the audiences based on where they will come first.
Yeah.
We want to validate whether our product which is there is accepted by people or not. Okay, if you want to understand the acceptance, the validation of your product, whether people are liking it or not, whether the color combination is good or not, whether you are targeting right customer or not, social media is the right place to validate those things. Okay, if you are getting validation from them, people are coming to the website, clicking the website after engaging, like, subscriber. If you just put up an example, like if you are launching any brand, take an example of uh any grooming product.
Yeah.
Okay, grooming product like um shaving cream or anything. Okay, you just put up everything, put up the brand and launching this, and this is the thing. When people are started asking questions to you on this, run an ad of like $100 or something, or 5,000 is something. When people see this ads and they are started questioning about that product, it means that people really want that product.
If a person has a good company, good revenue, and is doing very good in the market,
Mhm.
if it is real estate business or clothing business, retail business, any business, but they are not using a social media or a personal account or the company account to make their own brand, or at least for their advertisement, to put their organization's activities or achievements or their sales, to engage with other customers all around the country or all around the world. What do you want to tell?
The world is heading toward online. Yes, people will buy offline, that's for sure. For wholesalers, they will buy offline. But important part is the business what you are running before. For all the offline owners or who are doing that, they are making a they are not they are just running a business for the older generation, not the current generation.
No.
Business is not run for the current generation. Business is running for the future generation. You cannot run a business for just and your present customer. You have to look at the future and run the marketing activities along with it. Okay. Just like take an example of Lakhani, Khadims, and even Bata. People, their target audiences were old age audiences who were like above 40, 45. New audience, a new generation was not knowing Bata at all. Bata footwear or Lakhani footwear or the Khadim's footwear, no one was knowing it. So what is the take on that? Like legacy business are good for old generation. But when you are targeting a new customer, you should always look after the future perspective. Business has always been done on the future perspective itself.
How to look to future perspective?
So when you know your target audience is changing right now,
Yeah.
so you need to show up everything that what is my business. You have to do remarketing again and again. You have to start marketing again to those kind of audiences, and you have to create those kind of content accordingly. Take an example. You have to create a video. You are this much old. You people know Bata company like 90s and 19. They were there in 1900s, right? People know, old generation know. They have full trust on it. But when it comes to new generation, people don't know it. Then you have to rebuild the trust again to the new generation.
Definitely.
So marketing activities is just not for single generation. It's a evergreen activity.
Yeah.
You have to do it every day, again and again, ever again. Start video making for the business. Take an example. Take a business of a shop owner or wholesaler who is doing a business. Okay, now you are running a business just for the old audiences, not buying for the new audiences. Now, if you want to target the new audiences who are going to set up a new store, like for the person who is like 25 35 years of age, he wants to start a new business, he will first look online. He will check on the Google whether this person is there available or not. He will look after it like, hey, where is the apparel shop or where is the undergarment shop near Hyderabad, the wholesaler. So he will go to Just Style, Yellow Pages, they will go to all these places. He will search whether it's available or not, and then he will target directly to them. Now, if your store is doing well in offline and you are not available online,
Yes.
then your new customer is going straight away to some other customers, right? Who is available online.
Yeah.
Who is doing activities online, who is uploading photos, who is uploading videos, who is uploading testimonials, the reviews and all kind of thing. He has the website. The customer is going to, because that new company, that new shop owner have understood one thing, that future is online. And this old customer haven't understood the future is not online. He's just catering to the current customer. Every business when you are running, there should be two perspective only. Retain the existing customer, and get new customers. His job is only two things: retain the existing one and get the new one. Now, when you are retaining only new customer and you are not getting the retaining only old customers and not targeting new one, are your business is going to grow?
No.
To acquire new businesses or new customer, you have to redo everything. You have to do trust basis. You should have your website. You should have your WhatsApp marketing. You should have your, not email marketing, but at least website. In that website, WhatsApp, you should have a catalog. WhatsApp business has an opportunity that there is a one section where you can upload all your catalogs, and then you can connect with the customer directly. You can do a broadcast. You can create a community. This is the all thing you can do in the work. But it's about how you're executing. If the execution is not good, it's not gonna happen. Business owner does businesses. They do sales. Marketers do marketing. They do the integration. These days, marketers are not marketer. They are martech. Martech in sense, marketing plus technology. They know how to integrate technology with the marketing tactics. This is the difference between the new age marketers and the old age marketers.
The marketer should use technology or especially AI for their marketing. For the marketer who are not using, who do not believe AI to use on their career, what do you want to tell them?
Use AI as much as possible, as fast as possible. Inculcate AI as much as possible. If you are not, then you are not relevant to the market. You are not my relevant audiences actually. And if you are not relevant, why would someone target you? Because the sales is happening to the person who is relevant. If you are not relevant, no one cares about you. Not even marketers.
Nowadays, like we have big brands in the world like Nike, Adidas. We have like big giant companies, Amazon, SpaceX. How these companies and these big brands doing marketing differently than other companies or that other brands?
Have you noticed Nike or Adidas recently changed the CEO?
No, to be honest.
I don't know, 6 or 1 year back, they have recently swapped the CEO. Okay. Replaced with some another one. Because when you That's the biggest mistake Nike did. When I was seeing his case study, I realized one thing, that even this also and Kodak as well. When the business is running, going digital, why are you still focused on offline? I mean, that's a simple question. When you're seeing the business is going online, then why are you focusing online? Offline, sorry. That's not going to happen at all. When you are going online, see, there is the various things which you need to do in offline and online both. Nike has already been in the online business space, offline business space for a lot, and he was having a strong distribution network and all. Okay. When you are going online, you are having your own store. Yeah. And the world become your distribution. Now, when you want to, and it's not compulsory that Nike is there, then no one can get into that. There are many other companies who came to the market recent, like Skechers is there, Under Armour is there. Uh, there are recently I saw the Indian company named Neymars, okay, and many others. Many other brands are there. Ortho, some company named Ortho that has came into the market. I didn't remember the name. It's nice. Reasoning why that Nike is selling shoes, sports shoes. Yeah. Every other is selling other shoes. The concept, they all are selling the shoes. The concept of the shoes is different. Neymars are selling office wear casual shoes. Yeah. Kind of uh, casual shoes with who wants to go to offices. They are targeting those audiences. Ortho, kind of that ortho company, they are targeting the people who has heel problems. Everyone has the heel problem. As the obesity will increase, the heel problem will also increase. I'm pretty sure that after few years or after 6 months also, you will see a brand where a formal shoes has heel sponges and all. So that will become a casual, no, formal for ortho shoes for formal people who wants to wear formal shoes, who wants to go to offices, but they have an heel issue. Yeah. Okay, they will wear this kind of shoes as well. There's many the pain, it's always important about how the pain point is. The small companies is eating the big bites out of it, of Nikes and Adidas. The small companies comes and eat the bite of the big brands. Oh. So now if the big brand is surviving, they're just surviving based on the brand name. They are not surviving based on the pain points or something. They are surviving because they have the name brand. When the people will realize brand doesn't matter, problem matters. Do you think Nike or Puma will work at that time? See, while you are going outside, why you are wearing Puma and Nike? Because you want to show your friends that, yeah, man, I am a big guy. I'm wearing shoes because big brand. Respect me. You're wearing that shoes because of the respect. But when you have an heel issue or something, what will you prefer first? Nike, Puma, or that ortho one? Ortho one. Obviously. Yeah. So the small brand is eating small portions of the big brands. That's the reason Nike or Adidas is getting crunched on. They are not expanding right now that much what they used to expand, but right now it's very they are cornered from everywhere because small brand is eating it up.
I didn't see any advertisement of Tesla in terms of what they're funding other organizations or other marketing organizations to advertise for Tesla. They make the Tesla in a shape, in a way that itself is advertising for itself. If it's the shape, the color, to being as electric car, and the power it has, and the people they are buying these cars, they are advertising for Tesla company because the quality it has, the shape it has.
Why Elon Musk bought X, Twitter? Elon Musk face itself is a Tesla. Whenever someone text or whenever Elon Musk is texting out something or small or something, people remember Tesla, SpaceX, and the Boring Company. So it's there in the mind. So whenever you see that I want to buy an electric car, the Tesla will automatically in your mind. Automatically it will come into your mind.
They are generating the marketing system by themselves.
By themselves, yeah. See, it's not compulsory that they will hire any agents. When their face itself is a big thing, When Elon Musk itself is a big market,
Yeah, definitely. Yes.
big face, then why do you need any other organization to do a marketing for you?
Yeah.
As simple as that, right?
I remember once he was launching Tesla, the Cybertruck, I think. He thrown a stone on the window
Mm.
and that broke in.
True.
And the next time he fixed that issue and came again for the same stage and he thrown the stone, it didn't break.
That's a marketing
And that's a system of my feel.
many times I feel like Elon Musk all of a sudden, like, he does those things. He knows that he also knows how to play with the negative marketing.
Yes.
He know positive marketing, but he also know how to play with the negative marketing, and he plays it quite well. I don't know who the like how that marketing people are working in this in this company,
Yeah.
but those are geniuses. Trust me, when you see the marketing cases of Teslas, like each and everything, whatever it may be, it boosts. Elon Musk, if Elon Musk says anything, stock market shoots up, Tesla prices shoots up, as shoots up, people buy more car because obviously everyone is in the stock market. When they see the Tesla is going up, they automatically trust from the Tesla car.
Yeah.
That is also is equal. A is equal to B, B is equal to C. That's obviously A is equal to D.
I think recently, no, if I'm not wrong, increased $75 billion. That changed the Elon Musk himself as a trillionaire. His power of marketing.
True, it's the power of marketing.
Okay.
Why the people are? Have you noticed that we are drinking simple sugar water? Have you drinking sugar water?
No, sugar water, no.
Aren't you drinking Coke? It's a sugar bottle.
Yeah.
Thumbs Up, Pepsi,
Yeah.
Campa. These are all sugar water.
Sugar water, yeah.
How, like, have you ever thought like you will be drinking sugar waters,
No.
which is hazard your per
No. No, neither.
and you are still praising, like, if you are going any party or something, or if you are going any restaurant, want thumbs up actually with the burger, you want thumbs up. That has been inculcated in the mind of the common people that yeah, you need to drink it. Why? Because it's a status quo.
Yeah.
For the status, you have to buy it, and obviously once you drink a Coke or something, you feel like yeah, you have done something, you have achieved something,
Yeah.
that you are celebrating. Yeah, that's celebrating happiness.
Well, you're more excited about the performance marketing in 2026 and 2027.
And the constant change is only exciting. Why? Because marketing is changing now and then. Before few years back, the marketing trend was changing like 2 years, 3 years back. Now it has been like every 3 months, 4 months, everything is changing up the hair, because you get an extra brain. You got an extra brain like a chat GPT and all. When you have extra brain along with it, so you can understand that how much change is happening, and it is happening quickly, like quickly. You won't believe it. Meta has made his algorithm. They changed algorithm almost 7 to 8 times within this year. Actually, last year to this, within this 12 months of time, 7 to 8 times. That's a huge number, because they have integrated AI. Because of that AI, they are changing the algorithm again. They are changing the machine language model again. That did happen years back. This time it's happening quite quickly. So do you think that a normal business owners can adapt those things?
I think.
If you are a business owner and Meta is changing that audiences again and again, will you be able to cope up with that?
It's difficult.
It's difficult, yeah, because you still don't know that it's happening. Even we, after knowing this much of kind of thing, this much of experience, this much of execution, if we cannot do it, it's hard to do from our side. Then do you think that you can, as a business owner, if you are a business owner, you can make this changes? No, you need some specialized person to do it. Yes, you need someone who can help you out to make changes, make decisions based on the experience, not on the basis of
Definitely.
an algo or AI, because the AI is changing regular basis.
There should be a special professional person to track everything and
Who can help business owner to make business decisions properly.
what's your personal success in marketing.
There is nothing success actually. Personal, there is no mantra or nothing of not a formula. In every market or any businesses, anything, marketing also, one thing is constant. Experimenting, testing. Experiment. You will get results. Yeah. Experiment is only constant. The until unless you don't do experimentations or testing or execution, you won't get any results. Because ultimately, you have a many thought process in your mind. You think it, you do it. Until and unless it's not executed properly, you cannot be successful. You cannot go near to success at all. And if you cannot go near to success, if you don't get failures, you never go to success. Failure is a next round of concept, like next way of getting to success.
You had 11 years of experience. You have a good experience over a decade in marketing. You know something now that you wish to knew that when you were at 20.
Yes, actually. When I was in 20s, I was working with other clients. I used to speak the language of CTRs. I mean, CTR, click through rate, how many clicks I got, how many purchases I received. Not purchase, sorry, how many clicks I got, how many impressions I got, how many frequencies. The frequency is how many people saw my ad. This was the data which I was showing to to the business owners or the founders and marketers. But later on, when at this stage, uh, I would be happy if at this time I was knowing that the important matrices are not impressions and all. People wants to know how much amount increased in the bank balance, how many purchases they received, how many ROAS they got, how much is the ROI they are getting. I have learned one thing that if I spoke business languages at that time, I might have got few equities, few stakes in the equity actually. Because most of the business owners, they talk when they go on the very high level, like the reporting is very different. The reporting dashboard is very different. At the lower level, people, marketers talk about the impression reach and all kind of thing. But at the higher level, they speak about LTV CAC. LTV means what's the lifetime value of a customer. Okay, what is the convert each and every customer at what price point they are converting? Because uh, if if a customer is getting converted for $100, and in a after few repurchase and a retention, if that customer is giving me $400 to $500, then the LTV of the customer is 400, and I am acquiring that customer for $100.
Yes.
Okay, so he is going to give me 4 times of what I am going to acquire for the first time. Okay, got my point. So at that time, they are working on the probabilities of how much will be the CAC, the cost per acquisition of a customer, and the LTV, what's the lifetime value of a customer. They match the ratio. They don't, if the ratio is 2 is to 1, then doesn't make sense. If the ratio is 1 is to 4 or 1 is to 5, then it's good to target those customers. Different on the industry to industry wise. Okay. So at that time, if I have known this thing, because I have learned this thing from my mentors, with the people I have worked with, the founders, they all, because the people who are working with the Ivy Leagues, who have went to a big colleges and Ivy colleges, they know the probabilities. We don't speak probabilities at that time before, because I didn't knew the languages. Now I knew the languages. I think at their perspective, what they are thinking out of it, what's their next question would be. I can think out of that. Normal people ask, if you are a business owner or any of the business owners, when they come to me, they ask me how many leads I can generate. They don't ask me about the leads. They ask me what is the CAC and LTV ratio.
Okay.
What
So you
do you
mean by CAC and LTV ratio?
I told you, CAC means cost per acquiring one customer. LTV means lifetime value of a customer.
Okay.
What lifetime value means? If you are buying this Nike, you got this Nike T-shirts, right?
Okay.
This T-shirt is uh 500 rupees or $10. Okay. Now, if they acquire you, if they are paying $10 to buy you for one purchase, they are pretty sure that you will buy for 4 to 5 times, right?
Yeah.
So what is the value of you? 5,000 rupees or 5,000, $50.
Yeah, $50.
So how much is your CAC? $10 only.
Yeah.
Your lifetime value is 500, like 5 times of it, 5,000 rupees. So they think on that process, acquiring one customer and sell that customer for 5 to 6 times. They pay money for acquiring the customer because they know that same customer will buy twice or thrice, 4 times in their lifetime. That's the reason, lifetime value of a customer.
Okay. You're targeting the lifetime.
Lifetime. They are targeting lifetime value. They never target on the spot profit. They target lifetime value of a customer. At that, they don't say that I want the profit right now. They say I will get a profit from him after a year.
Okay.
Because after a year, you will obviously, after wearing the product and you're using it, you will get a trust.
Yeah.
From that trust, it will create a brand building.
Yeah.
And you have all the informations of that guy, like phone numbers, emails. You can shoot email and phone numbers as much as possible.
Yeah. For the young listeners who are at 2025, if someone is starting digital marketing or come to this career, what is your advice?
I can tell them simple thing. Try to learn as much as possible from your mentors. Get a mentor. It's necessary because until and unless you don't have a mentor who has real time experience, he's not going to teach you. Right? Do you think like doing a course will give you an hands-on experience? No, not even a single student will get an hands-on experience until and unless he don't have a good mentor along with it. Because a mentor is the one who teaches you how to run a campaign, at what time, what campaign you should run. If there is an issue coming, he will help you out with that.
Yeah.
If you think like you are a expert and you will go and crack the interview, you got the job of a manager, digital marketing manager, performance paid media marketing manager. After that, if you got any issue, whom you will ask? Okay.
Yes.
You should ask that question as well. Whom you will ask? You cannot get the questions out of experience and iterations and all. You have to ask one of the, at that time, because at that time, your confidence will be quite low because you don't have the answers of it. So it's better if you have any mentor, go and ask him that this is happening. What should I do? Because every mentor has a mentor.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. So asking the question is not a bad thing. Ask question, you will get the answers. But until unless you won't ask, you will not get answers of them. So ask the question, you will get the answers, and then whatever the thing is, upgrade your knowledge as much as possible. The digital marketers, see, if you are using a chat gpt or anything, chat gpt will not give you evangelist answer,
Yeah.
or an expert answer. They will give generic answers.
Yes.
Do they have a data of what I have? No. Do they have experience? Do chatbot will give you that much of great answer what I can give you? No. They will give generic answers because they don't know what your perspective is, what your condition is.
You're giving general information like that.
Yes, they will tell you. If you tell them how to run a meta ad, they will show you meta ads. But they will because you ask the right question to chat GPT or anything. Until and unless you don't know what is the right question, how can you get a right answer?
Yeah.
Have you asked Meta that do you require to warm up a ad account? Right? It's a warm up is required for every ad account. Did you ask the Meta to warm up the ad account? No. No, sorry. I mean to say, did you ask ChatGPT or Gemini to how to warm up my ad account on Google or Facebook? They will never tell you. You need to warm up your ad account. You need to give some audiences. What are the settings required to set up the audiences and all kind of thing? Do ChatGPT will tell you? No. You didn't ask them the question. They are your assistants. Just once again, I'm telling each and every audiences, they are your assistant. They are not your colleagues. Colleagues is different than assistant. You can ask your assistant for doing the research work. You can for ask for a suggestion, but ultimately the decision has to be taken by you. For each and every digital marketers, go learn. If you are getting a mentor, do it. If you are getting an experience, go and do it. try to get a hands-on real-time experiences. Because until and unless you don't have real-time experiences, you cannot sort it out because there are many issues. Because see, uh, I would like to give you an example. When you go to offline store, right? What you see, why do you enter that offline store? Could you tell me why do you enter the offline store?
When I was going to the offline store to see the product and catch it and feel it, I immediately I can decide there, is it good for me or no? Is it suitable for me or no? The main the, I buy or I do not buy from there. If I do not like, I go to another store. That option is available for me. Because of that, I'm going to offline and a physical store.
Okay. And now here is the perspective I would like to give you. You go into an offline store not because the fitting. The first thing, if is the store is looking good or not. First, your eyes will look after the ethics.
Yeah.
Is the makeup and all. Is the shop is looking good or not?
Yeah.
Then your eyes will roll over to the discounts. Am I getting discounts? That's the reason everyone is putting up discounts on their stores, right? After putting up the discount, then you will go and see the sizes, whether it is coming in my size, does that have a size, on whether it is fitting properly or not.
Yeah.
Okay. If the product which you are going to buy, do they have a discounts or not?
Yeah.
Then only after that, you decide, you check, you validate, then only you buy the product. Until and unless you don't buy. The same way is to the website. If the website what you are running is not loading within 2 seconds of time, do you even click on the website? No, you won't wait because you do. It's the world is of instant gratification.
Yeah.
If the website is not loading within 2 seconds of time, people will go from your website. Now, after loading the website within 2 seconds, if the website look and feel is not good, मतलब one the very first first screen what you're seeing on the website, if it's not good, you will feel like it's an old website. I don't like it. We just go it. Or if if that website is not giving you a proper, I can say proper this solution for your answer or no question, or if you are buying a shoes or something, that shoes is not solving a problem, you will not go to that website, isn't it? Then pricing, then slowly features, then trust badge, then every people watch of look after the returns. Am I getting a proper returns or not?
Yeah.
Am I getting non-refundable things or not? Is it a free shipping or not?
Yes.
After all those things, if you're getting 5% discount, man, that's a deal I got.
Yeah.
Now there is also one hack and pay. Now you went to the website, you did add to cart, checkout and all. Now you didn't bought the product. Wait for a day or two. The company will shoot you an email. It will tell you, I will give you extra 5 to 10% discount. Buy it. That's the time it will create a FOMO in you. Few days back, just 2 days back, I was getting this shirt for £1,000 or ₹1,000. Now I'm getting at 900 rupees.
Yeah.
Let's get it. Now I will not get a deal this. Now I will buy it. I will buy it. And all of a sudden you buy. That's a retargeting.
Let me ask one thing about the discount. When you're going for shopping, it's written 50% in discount. Like suppose the price is 1,000 rupee, you get it in 500 rupee. What's the secret behind this?
You inflate the price and reduce and give the discount. Does that make
How? What?
the cost of the price? Take an example. They never mentioned 50% discount. They will say up to 50% discount. So there is a hack. And whenever you see stars, terms and condition apply,
Yeah.
at that time you should see like, yeah, that's a marketing gimmick. Okay, that's a marketing gimmick to pull a customer to the store. Okay, because when you are buying any shirt, okay, when you are buying any shirt, like you are getting a discount, you suddenly rush into that store. Okay, and the customer is so sure, the seller is so sure that he will give you hand over a shirt to you. You wore the shirt, you felt it's good, looking good. Now we are removing it. Okay, after removing it, you're saying that I don't want to buy that shirt. Okay, the person knows that you are feeling a guilt trip within you because you wore a shirt, you tried on yourself, you are looking quite handsome and good. Now he will definitely buy it. the conversion rate of that person coming to the store and buying the product is almost 50%. If that fits to you.
Yeah.
50% is a great amount. Out of every 10 customers, 5 people are buying, 4 to 5 people are buying.
Yeah.
That's a huge number. And if the AOV is almost like 2,000 rupees or 1,000 rupees, it will be like 5 to 10,000 rupees only for 5 customers.
So you spoke about tracking. How do you track?
Tracking, according to me, it's an AI model actually. If you see the Meta and Google all for perspective, it's a AI model, AI tracking model, I can say. When you put up a small tracking code in the website every ad platform has a nasty bit of code actually that used to track. And I would like to tell you that how they are tracking it. It's a feedback loop. Okay, how the feedback loop will be: when you visit a website, they will say that the tracking code will give a signal to Meta algorithm, main algorithm, that this person came to the website. No, this person liked your advertise. This person liked this thing. Give a comment. Yeah, saved save the ad.
Okay.
After coming to the website, it will trigger to Meta saying that yeah, this person visited the website. When a person do an add to cart or do a scrolling or visit the website or scroll the images of any product, it will also give the fire a trigger to algorithm that yeah, this has been done. That person did the add to cart. That person did the initiate checkout. This person made the purchases. Okay, so these are all the signals given by shared with Meta mains algorithm. So what they will do, Meta will target few same kind of person to multiple broader sections of the audiences. Okay, so small sections they will target. And when he will find that this kind of audiences are coming more, so he will target those kind of audiences faster compared to this one. Okay, so after tracking those, because he has created an AI model at the back end, at the back of his kind. Okay, so it's quite an easier for them to Meta is just like a learning AI model. It will learn from what the triggers are happening. We say that events as an event, the people who click the website or scroll the website or who delight Puka, those are events we are saying. The events are, if the events are triggering, we're sharing the information to Meta. Meta is creating algorithm according to your website. No. Okay, model according to the website. This kind of audience this person is getting. So he will target those kind of models only. The same way Meta is also, same way Google is also doing the same. Okay. So I am doing this like for almost like almost 11 years of time. I'm tracking the data and all with multiple clients actually.
Okay.
And this should be happening to all the clients. It's not like it is happening for one client.
Yeah.
Tracking is the one backbone of every online business.
Okay, that's really great. How do you manage 7 to 8 clients simultaneously?
I didn't created this thing 7 to 8 clients before. It was quite hectic for me. Okay, what I did, that I didn't created again and again checking and all kind of thing. I created a specific system. Okay, in that system, I have created a rule that if the ROAS is increasing less than 3 ROAS, kill the ad or stop the ad. Then only it will give me a notification that the ROAS has decreased.
Yeah.
I have to look into it. If the CPA, cost per sales, has been increased, it will notify me. The system will notify me for 3 days. Okay, so this is how I create a system. I never go and make the changes again and again, because if you make a changes in the algorithm or make a changes in the ad creative, the AI model will again go to a learning stage. That will cost you money again. So it's better to run an ad, live for 7 to 8 days. If something is not working, kill them. If something is working, keep it, make it stable. And after the 50 conversions, only the AI model is trained. If you are getting 50 sales on Meta, then only you are getting sales. Then only you can scale that campaign, unless you cannot scale that campaign.
Okay.
This is the main substantial part every marketer or every founder should know. That after getting 50 sales only, he can scale the campaign.
Okay, really good. And another question, what is the biggest lesson you learned from your journey from the founders?
Many founders, when we are making the UI, UX and co-founders which I work with, they focus more on the perfection. When you run behind the perfection, it will cost you money and it will delay your work. Because in this online world, speed is the one thing that needs to be achieved. You need to be agile in such a way, the system should be agile in such a way that you should be run faster, you should be testing it faster. Whatever the iteration working, keep it. Which is not working, kill it. That's the fast iteration you have to create it. These days, the iteration is like we are running like thousands of apps at each month. You cannot survive on the if, oh yeah man, this is not working good, let's go. You have to turn on the iteration. If it's working, then it's good. If it's not working, kill it. Sometimes even worst website works. Sometimes even good looking website doesn't work. Because of the iteration part, because of the people look for the perfection. If you look for the perfection, thing will not work out.
Yeah.
If you look for the optimization, then it's a good option.
The lesson you learned, you should not look after perfection.
Try to be optimization.
Optimization. That's really great lesson that you have learned. So this is the end of the program.
Thank you.
Thank you so much from sharing your insights, your knowledge,
It's my pleasure.
your experience. I really, really appreciate you.
Thank you.
And I hope the people they are watching they learn from this lesson, from this experience you have and you share through this channel. Once again, very, really thankful of you.